Hello guys, welcome to another Age of Empires forecasted game. This time we have Beastie playing as the Church's Legacy in the color yellow. And against his opponent, look at that early farm, LoueMT playing as the Byzantines in the color green. Now, today is a big thing happening in the game industry. Black Myth Wukong just released, and it looks really nice. It's one of those few games that when you see the videos, it's like, wow, this is amazing. Like, I'm sure the game is not gonna be like that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, Ubisoft or whatever, they just put something out there, and it's like, yeah, the trailer is amazing because they need to sell, but the game is, it's not what you get, you know? But this one so far has been really promising, and it's very, looks really fun. Now, I'm not gonna buy it at full price. I'm gonna wait a little bit. I mean, it's a single player game anyway, so I'm gonna wait a little bit. I have some friends that already bought it, and it's actually a huge thing for China industry in general. It's often overlooked, like the types of games they make. They are like, you know, mobile games, gachas, Genshin Impact of stuff, and lots of copies, which is true. Like, they only want to make some money. But this one is the first one that they make, and they actually, you know, it's, you know, a real game. Let's just call it like that. We don't call those mobile games money grabbing casino machines games, right? So this one is quite important, and it's gonna attract a lot of investors in the future, and definitely gonna put some eyes in the Chinese market to see what they can come up with, something new next. Now, obviously they are doing something related to the culture, like that's what they are most familiar with, and obviously that's what they can do the best because they are super familiar with this kind of architecture, story, and everything. And it's a story that is not like original, you know, it's a story that everyone knows, but the way they tell it is extremely polished, right? But so it looks really fun. Let me know if you're gonna play it. Let me know your thoughts on it, and let's get back into the game. Louis already there with the Grand Winery, and we're having the berries on the side. Not so bad. Sometimes you get the berries at the front here, and you're like, oh my god. And sometimes you have like the berries and the gold at the front, and it's like, okay, I'm just gonna go tower rush you, and you are pretty much screwed. BC, on the other hand, let's take a look at Meditation Gardens. Have a little bit of a stone, food, and a little bit of wood. And that's it, I guess. Not the best Meditation Gardens, not the best, but to be honest, what could be a better place? Probably here, to be honest. You have the deer, have the stone, have the gold, probably. Have he scouted this? Oh my god. He just missed that out. He just missed that out. If he knew, like, he had this spawn, probably he would put the Meditation Gardens there. I mean, not a big deal, but an advantage is an advantage, nevertheless. And at this level, you want to have any kind of advantage because these players make very little mistakes. You want to have any kind of edge to your favor. Is that how you call it? Have an edge. That's the way of saying it. But for Beastie, there looks like he's gonna go for Castle Age. A couple of options you have here. You have the classic Trugenu Rush, but looks like it's not gonna happen. And then you can go Castle very fast. And the good thing about the Church's Legacy is that you can go Castle, and you pay less. There you go. Like, you can just pay a little bit less. Shaolin Monastery just costs 1,000 food instead of 1,200, and it's only 500 gold. So I gotta say, in the Tang Dynasty for now, Scout, I'm gonna be giving some meditation, some peace here in this area. Look at that, amazing. I'm gonna grab a screenshot of this. I gotta love these models. Meanwhile, let's take a look at Louis' base. What's his plan? Looks like he's not really interested in staying in transition into the castle. He's already have one horseman out, ready to harass his opponent. Beastie, a little bit of a greedy move. It looks like he's gonna get away with it. I already have enough gold for this, and you just need a little bit more food to go to the castle age. So even if this gets denied, you still will go to the next stage. The thing is, you at least need some gold to get some upgrades. That's a very great move. We're talking about a castle age at minute 540. 540. Well, at that time, I'm just building my blacksmith with the Ottoman. Like, what is this? That's a crazy timing. It's crazy timing. Like, by the time you arrive, too late to the party, my friend. Too late to the party. You didn't get invited. This is only a castle age kind of party. Only castle age units around here. Wow. So let's see how Louis reacts to this. Let's get a screenshot of this. Beautiful. Now, by the way, going back to Black Myth Wukong, the last thing I'm gonna say about this, if you played, you need to put the Chinese subtitle. You have to. You have to. Like, you cannot put it in that. Like, it's just the way it is. It's the original language there. The immersion is gonna be much better. But anyway, it's stable already there. Now, this doesn't have Yoroshiro like the Japanese, but you have an Imperial official that can supervise, and you're getting those Lancers in 14 seconds. Now the question is, how many Lancers you can get with 300 gold? You only can get a couple more Lancers, but one of those just enough to deal with this army. Look at that. That's a chat. That's Black Myth Wukong himself. Meanwhile, small wall coming here, but looks like the Lombos will arrive before the wall is finished. Looks like the villager will go down, and wall hasn't finished yet. Meanwhile, Louis, looking to macro for that castle age himself, already put a barracks. Have plenty of villagers on gold, so this looks like a castle age to me. That's a good thing about the Byzantines, is they can still pump units in a similar fashion as the Ottomans, but with a much less investment. Like, they can just pump units and they can still go to the castle age very, very quickly. It looks like this is a good fight for Louis. This is a good fight for Louis. Now, Shaolin Monastery is here, and the first monk already grabbing the relic. I don't know why it doesn't say in the UI that he's grabbing the relic. That's a bug. That's a bug for sure. 4 relics left, and these Lancers should be already there to deal with these units. Man, I'm gonna try this strat. I'm gonna try this strat. Should we? In tonight's live stream, maybe we can try some Jushi's legacy gameplay. Could do that. Could do that for sure. Lancer gonna take down some villagers. Managed to get a villager. Managed to get a second villager. Looks like the first one was already there. Never mind. I was looking at the green the green color for some reason. I got confused. But anyway, 3 villagers down. That's not bad at all. And look at what 3 Lancers can actually accomplish if you have them really early on. Like, and these guys, obviously, this guy is Son Goku, so you don't want to mess with that guy. So he can just, he doesn't need to be escorted. He can go by himself. Another Shaolin monk gonna go there, gonna grab that relic. And that's a huge army coming from Louis, already 20 military units and limited A out there, meaning these Lancers are not going to be able to engage into this army. Wall's already there, so he will have to torch them down quicker than going the other way around. And Louis is about to hit the castle age, but not so without losing almost all the relics. 3 relics are already home for Beastie. 1 is coming right now, and the other one is the one that should go for Louis. Let's see if Beastie managed to get it. Now Byzantine obviously not getting far behind, aging up in the 10-minute mark. It's gonna be the Golden Horn Tower. As always, 3 units. Meanwhile, more Lancers coming here just to harass. Now where does Beastie take it from here? So you have the barracks coming for him, so it's not gonna be heavily invested into cavalry. Makes sense since the opponent has those LoueMT. So you don't wanna lose those expensive units. Villager potentially going down here, managed to react on time. No Textiles yet, so he can potentially lose some villagers here and there. Early Palace Guard are already out. No upgrades yet for the Palace Guard, it's not veterancy. LoueMT trying to get a pinch for those Lancers, and another Lancer coming here just for another raid. Managed to get a villager kill. Never mind. Amazing defense by Louis. Looks like these Lancers are just gonna be running away. I don't know if Beastie is really thinking about... What is this? Friend? That's a lot of monks. That's a lot of monks. And Castle Age already arrived for Louis. Meanwhile, +2 range attack coming out for him. And looking for some Lombos. More Lombos and some Varangian Guards on the mix as always. I don't know what's going on with my pronunciation today. Look at this guy. There you go. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. More barracks coming up for Louis. Looks like he's gonna go basically Lombos into Varangian Guards. That's gonna be his main composition. Which is really good against those Palace Guards, to be honest. They're not as tanky as the normal Palace Guards, they're just a little bit faster. Crossbows are already on the mix for Beastie, so he kind of smelled that. Already 12 minutes into the game, let's take a look at the income per minute. Beastie not getting behind, thanks to all those relics. He's making a huge wall. He's making a really huge wall. Looks like he doesn't have the army yet to defend Louis' aggression at the moment. He's hoping he can get some time before the enemy comes. And meanwhile, Louis, where is his army? Let's take a look at his vision. It's only went for harass with some opponents. That's a lot of villagers. That's a lot of villagers. He only went to harass with a couple of horsemen, and the main army is here. It's just basically Varangian Guards and Lombos. Gonna be the transport ship to show dominance to your opponent, to show who's in charge here. Sacred Site gonna be captured. He could have potentially went for that relic. It's not being contested yet. And I don't think Louis actually is like, okay, you can take it. I mean, you already took 4, 1 more, 1 less. It doesn't matter, man. It doesn't matter. +1 melee attack coming for Louis. It looks like he's getting ready before the big fight. And Beastie going for that Song Dynasty, the Yangnan Tower. Gonna be losing that early access to the Imperial Age, but he's gonna have cheap farms. It's gonna help a lot for that farm transition, and also having some extra town centers. Both players just playing on 1 town center, so that's very good for him. Maybe thinking about getting another one soon. He already mining the stone for it. Actually, never mind. He already have the stone for it. Thanks to Meditation Gardens. Amazing. Amazing landmark. Meanwhile, 44 military units for Louis. If Louis wants to cause some damage, this is the best time to attack. The problem is, he gave enough time for Beastie, and now there is a nest of bees on the field. I don't know if Louis knows about this, but he's about to know. He's about to know. Nest of bees already there. And with that nest of bees, you definitely need a sprinkle. A couple of nests of bees. Now, the good thing is these are not clockwork nests of bees, so they only require 2 sprinkle shots to be destroyed. If it was the clockwork one, you're gonna need 3 shots. So it actually makes a huge difference, because you kind of force your opponent to go that 3 sprinkles if they want to guarantee taking down the nest of bees. And if they go to 2 sprinkles, they got the risk of getting shot again. So a big difference, actually. If people wondering, it's just a handful, a little bit more HP. No, nothing critical. It is a big difference because of the sprinkle battles. And Louis is already there. Looks like he's gonna get a surprise attack. A couple of nests of bees already managed to make a shot. Multiple units getting hit here. That's gonna push Louis back. At the same time, it's like Beast is saving some resources for that transition into multiple town centers. I already have plenty of wood. I don't know if he's gonna use it for some farm transition. I don't think so. There's still some food in the map, so Louis is gonna try to find another angle where he can attack. Relic being ignored by both players. Probably thinking about getting this one. And Palace Guards going for a raid. And Louis will have to deal with that. Big wall already here. So main army coming here with Son Goku. And this time it's not 2 nests of bees, it's 3 of them. So you're gonna have to pull back for now. You're gonna have to pull back for sure. Looks like it's not gonna be the town center, it's gonna be a fast granary transition. Even though he does have the resources for that extra TC. It's like he's prioritizing the farms. The farms are really cheap for in the Song Dynasty. They only cost 53 wood. So they used to cost less before the when they just got released and people were like complaining a lot. Lankenet will follow into the eternity these Palace Guards. Oh my god. Look at what 5 Lankenet can do to all these man-at-arms here. It's just gonna get melted. Meanwhile, more man-at-arms coming for BC. Looks like finally deals with the man-at-arms. And now he's going for another raid, trying to keep his opponent focused on his base. Not a big farm transition for Louis. Meaning he's gonna be using... He's already used all the berries. And that means there is no mercenary contract available for him. It's a very, very strange build. Did I see that just disappear? Just, you know, like log out? Meanwhile, Byzantines, what is Louis' plan? Let's have quite a big army, to be honest. 71 is... It's a number you cannot ignore. But the problem is those nests of bees. BC already building a couple of ramps. Looks like he's gonna decide to go with this army. Already have a outpost here. No Maganoling placements yet for this outpost. Looks like probably gonna get upgraded as soon as he sees the rams. Just in case. Palace Guards going for a run at the same time. And looks like this outpost is gonna go down. No chance to be upgraded. Single Palace Guard causing some chaos here. And more Palace Guards are going for the run here. Now with 3 nests of bees. You really need a... You need to aim well. And Beast is just pulling the nest of bees back. And Louis has in numbers. He just needs to deal with those nests of bees. A couple of Springles already there for Beastie. And managed to lose one Springle. Siege Cutie demonstrating why he's called Siege Cutie is because he almost never loses the siege battles. If you ever see him micro the siege, that's it's quite scary. It's quite scary. And nests of bees are alive, and Louis loses all his army. Just 16 military units left. Springle, it's gone, and with that, the hopes of Louis of getting back into the game. Well played by these two players. I hope you enjoyed this match, and I will see you in the next one.